Nova Scotia Black Indian Stories back with another episode. Happy Thursday. We are setting at perhaps, I'm not sure, but really what the temperature is. It's cool. We are in need of a fire. It's overcast here, but I'm here live and with a message. I want to share with you a lighter message than the one that was given yesterday. Although, you know, uh, yesterday's message was extremely important and it's the beginning of a conversation. I felt the need to come back with something lighter because it was a very heavy topic yesterday. And so I think that such topics need um, their own process of time to be discussed. It was the beginning, as I said, of a conversation that I'll be sharing with you and also with my nephew, I guess, at the same time, in hopes that he may have the ability to uh, hear this or view me. That would be beautiful. Nonetheless, I want to just get back to where I'm at today. Um, we here in Lakeel, we have what they call garbage pickup, which comes twice a year, spring and fall, which is an awesome time for you to get rid of all the things that no longer are serving you, all the things that we may have collected throughout the year that, you thought that you wanted, you needed. Instead, what it did, it just clogged up your house. I have been going through that process and I've been making myself not collect new things because, oh boy, the whole energy thing, first of all, I am getting out of collecting things of other people's because there's an energy that comes with that. So in that cleaning out that I've been doing, let me show you what has been done, okay? Because I got to share this with you. So that I did this yesterday afternoon. Turning the camera around because I want to show you what I gathered from this house. You see all that right there? That was me. So it tells you the things that we collect. So that's not just mine. It is not just mine. That is my niece who is on the property and back. They are homesteading at the back. Okay, let me turn this around. So that's what I've been up to. I actually did that yesterday afternoon. But what really inspired today's video is you saw in my previous video where I had taken you all down to the Lakeel Community Store, and I shared with you how that store was such an integral part of my growing up because it's been in the community since I was born, has changed hands. However, it didn't stop how it was a staple in the community. My whole point being is it went from a mom and pop to, now it's a bit of a chain because, as I said, he's taken this on another level. So he owns stores throughout the valley. My whole point with that, there's something that also changed, is I noticed that there's a lot of young people. And I noticed this when I came home, that lots of young people working in there, but they're always changing hands. They're always changing. They're there for a minute and then they're not there. And I'm noticing this wherever I go. I'm noticing that, when I go to a store these days, that it is someone more my age and older that is serving me. And I'm saying, what is going on? What, young people are not working? And I'll tell you, this is what I have noticed via spirit. Young people are not buying into the bullshit anymore. They're not giving all of their energy, or they're realizing that, what am I doing? I'm giving all of my vitality to this entity, which doesn't even respect me nor pay me well. So I think that that's what's happening. And then you have that sector of people that are my age who are now in that trap. They have been in that programming. And so, they are finding themselves in a retirement position, but not able to retire. So they are working those jobs. Common story, not new, but it's reflection here in my area. You see, I pay attention to the youth. I do. I do believe that they are a part of our future. They are the ones that are some of them are brought here to change things. And I recognize that in them. When I see them, spirit recognizes spirit. And they may not recognize what I recognize, but I recognize it in them. And so what do I do? Part of my job here is to bring some light. So I keep encouraging them. I keep sharing with them. So I've been doing this every time I go into the Lakil store. And they always have a camera right up there because, of course, now we got to have everything camera. So I'm thinking, you know what? You want to put me on camera? I'm going to give you something because that's just who I am. And you shouldn't have opened up this. Whoa, just dropped my mic. Sorry about that. See? I said I wasn't going to be tapping, but you see me, I get going with my hands. But my whole point being is I have been going in there because there's different ones I see. And they start out smiling. They're smiling, and you can see that what they're putting their best foot forward as they're trying to learn in extreme situations because they're often given several different tasks. Not to say that they should not be able to achieve that, but there's you have to be reasonable with this. And I do believe in paying somebody what they're worth, and I don't believe that any of that is being done. Anyways, my whole point being is this. When I go in there, I encourage them to use their vitality to work for them, not to be giving all of their vital years and their time to an entity that doesn't even respect them, that they are in a time period of their life of where they are the ones that are here to bring the change. And change is not doing the same thing that your mother and your father did. So I'm here and I'm going to speak to you. And I'm talking about your 16-year-old to your 20-year-old who may still find yourself in an environment that does not see your greatest potential. And they want you to go into the mold of in which they came out of or that they're still in. No, no, baby. You're a mold breaker. You're a mold breaker. You're different for a reason. And I'm speaking this to you because this 58-year-old woman, whoo, mold breaker. I am a mold breaker. I did not follow the lines that everybody else did. I did not follow the same path and the same road as everyone else did. In terms of education, in terms of love, I didn't do anything normal. And I need to tell you, I'm sitting here just fine, baby. I'm sitting here in my power, a power that is beyond. And people see that and they say, how? How does she do that? I answered the call of myself. I looked at the bullshit that was in front of me on a continuum and thought, this is bullshit. Now, that does not mean that I didn't do the jobs that you are doing. I did all of it. Sometimes worked 3 jobs and never having enough time for myself, thinking that what I was going to build. Didn't build nothing but an empty energy bank. You're not here for that. You see, when you're out there giving all of your energy to an entity that does not value you, does not see your worth, is not even a part of your plan, they are sucking your energy so that you can't even think to continue to build on where you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be doing, and that's the trap. That's the trap that they want you in, that you are challenging. Continue to challenge that trap. And which means that you'll have to challenge the people around you. Because I'm going to tell you what's coming out of them right now is their fears. They see you embracing your difference. And I don't care whether that's your mother, your brother, your sister, your lover. And if it's your lover, let it go. Let it go. They are not there to serve your highest good because they should be supporting you. If you got the friend that is a naysayer, let that go. Going back to my experience this morning, I go into the store, and of course, you know what? I'm going to tell you, I've been on this journey of trying to quit smoking, and I woke up today, and I'm telling you right now, I woke up with the intent that, no, I'm not going to. Found myself at the store, and I'll tell you something. There was a little bit of fiending going on because my lips were rolling. Brrr. And that's what I gave these two young men. And you know, one is on his path. He says, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. They tried to get me to stay, tried to give me a deal, but no. I know the trap. And then you had the other guy who didn't want to, he believed in the glass half full. And I had a conversation with him about the power of words and the power of your thoughts. And that I told him that his glass would remain half full if he kept up with that thinking. And then I reminded him of how that had an effect on his life. And that thinking probably came from his parents. Because, you know, or the people around him. I hope he's listening to this. I hope he gets this. Baby, you have your whole world ahead of you. Do not limit your thinking to the thinking of the people around you. You have been brought here for this time period to bring the change. That is why all this bullshit of old is no longer resonating. It hasn't been resonating with you. You've been just a part of a program. You were birthed into it. But you see, we are in a time period of change where the universe is upgrading you. And that call that you may have had that you're not answering, and yeah, I'm talking to that 16 to the 20-year-old. And you know what? Anybody that's within that age category. So whether you're receiving this at 25 or you're receiving it at 30, I don't care when you're receiving this. Because the fact is that you're receiving it from whatever standpoint that you are starting at right now. I'm here to tell you, answer the call to the universe, because that's when the real shit will start to happen in your life. Not everyone will understand. Not everyone will understand. And you'll have probably noticed in your life that, you know what, you're a little bit different anyways. Embrace your difference. Because you're going to need to. If you want to achieve what it is you were really meant here, or were called here to do. So with having said that, I'm not going to let this video go on much longer. I just want to come back with a more positive vibe. And I also want to let my younger subscribers know how much they are appreciated, because I want you to know that I see you. And oh my goodness, here's the good thing. Do you know that now I can see who has subscribed? YouTube were not sharing that with me. They've been doing some fuckery things with me anyways, but that's all right. Because here's what I'm going to say to YouTube and to anybody out there listening. What spirit has ordained, you can't fuck with. You can try and delay it. You can try and do whatever. But you know what? The message will get out. The movement will grow. It is growing. It is growing. You can't stop that. People are getting turned on, all different ages. We are finding one another, chosens. We are finding one another. This is our time. So, having said that, I told you I found my subscribers, and I just want to give a shout out because, you know, this is a beautiful thing. That was spirit too. You know, I had, you know, just giving me some confirmation. But I want to give a shout out to Marie McLeod at the Mind Butterfly 1976. Fatima Vieira. I hope I said that right. At Fatima Vieira 1. And then I want to give a shout out to 999. I love that. I love that. I love that. 999. That's where I'm at, my brother. 999 show. The not at the dash 999 dash Ashmer. That is ASMR dash tarot dash art dash show. So go check that out. He combines art and tarot together. Um, a good a good platform, family. Go check it out, especially if you are artistic and spiritual. That's the great thing about coming to this community and growing. And I am growing and being a part of it. It's like-minded people where I do not feel weird, people where I do fit in, and they understand you. They understand your weirdness. They understand parts of your story because we share similar stories. So going on, 3 degrees. We got 3 degrees of what is it? Of love. That's my sister out there. Okay. At 3 degrees of love 5460. You are appreciated. You all are appreciated. You really are. And then we got Chief Bull, which I gave a shout out to the last time. But Chief Bull, you're appreciated. Another one of my young brothers out there. I want you to know I see you. And I thank you for tapping in at Chief Bull. And then we got my girl Nose Eve's View at Nosy's View. And we have Jayla Sabone. And that is SABONOE at Jayla Sabone 8680. So I'm going to stop there with my shoutouts, and I'll be back with more shoutouts. And I'm going to get a shout out to all of you now that I have found you. This is a beautiful thing. I thank you all for riding with me. I thank you all for helping us grow this. And I want to get interconnected with all of you on a more personal level because, as I said, as this grows, I want quality. And I know I got me some quality people. Oh my goodness, there is a young gal that I got to give a shout out to because you know what? I'm telling you, she commented on a video I did 2 years ago when I did a clear cutting. I took you up to where they do clear cutting. And I didn't go back and check the videos and comments, but I tell you, when I did, this gal, I want to find her. Oh my goodness. Please, 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 universe, let me find her. Because you need to go check out her channel. Because this young gal, I'm going to call her an animal whisperer. She's got her own little sanctuary in her backyard of where, you know what, she has presence with the deer, the raccoon, and they have a relationship. So I can tell what her spiritual gift is. I want you to know that I see you. And oh, dear God, dear God, dear God, let me breathe, breathe, or something breathe. Dear, dear, dear. I wrote it down. Bear with me, people, bear with me. You see, I should have had my stuff all together. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Anyways, if you're seeing this video, and I know you're going to, please drop your info in the chat. And when you see it in the chat, people, you need to go check out her channel. She embodies, oh boy, she embodies part of my spirit that, especially the animal part, it's like this peace. You can tell that she's at a peace and you can tell that they are at one. Please drop your info in the bottom, or I'm going to find it and drop it in the bottom. I'm telling you to do it. I'll do it. I'm learning how to do that too. I'm learning. So bear with me because I don't want to keep mentioning people that have their own channels because most of you all have your own channels and I have connected with you. And trust me, I'm trying to get there, but I realize, whoa, there's only so many hours in a day. And as I said, I believe in quality and I have to look after myself. I need to take this time to also rest and pay attention to my body, drink my water, because I am going through an upgrade. And all this energy that's buzzing through me, I don't want to burn out. And I don't want you to burn out either. So bear with me. I am, and if I didn't mention you today, I should know where I cut off. Cheap bowl is where I'm going to leave it. I think that's where I cut off. For the next time. Oh, nose, Eve. No, Sabone. Sabone. Okay, yep. Sabone is where I cut off. Good. Okay. I'm not going to, now I'm rambling. So I didn't find that information, but I'm going to find her information and put it into the chat. I love this young spirit. I love this young spirit. I'm connecting with her as I am with so many of you. Oh, I thank Spirit today. I thank Spirit for allowing this moment to happen and to be here with you. Make a beautiful Thursday. And if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and share this video. Share it with someone that needs to hear it today. And I'm riding with you all, but I'm riding with you young people out there. You know what? I have not lost my faith in you at all. I see you. I love the fact that you're embracing your difference because you are going to bring the change. You see, I will expire one day and I need someone that's just as fiery as me. So when I'm in my spirit realm, I'm going to say, that's one. We got this. Make a great day. Sip of water. Because we got the power. Hey!